Today on MTG Unpacked, it's time for another Commander Snack. This is the series where we highlight a different legendary creature each episode, and then we go hunting through the packs looking for creatures of the same tribe. And today's patron is Jonathan Vogel, saying thank you for being a patron. Let's take a look at your Commander today. So this one is from Innistrad Midnight Hunt. We have Gisa, Glorious Resurrector, legendary creature, human wizard, 4/4 for 4. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. And at the beginning of your upkeep, put all creature cards exiled with Gisa, Glorious Resurrector onto the battlefield under your control. That is insane. They gain Decayed. A creature with Decayed can't block when it attacks. Sacrifice it at end of combat. Okay, so that's the downside for that, and you can see this is a promo version with the Planeswalker stamp there. Alright, so let's rearrange things like so and get into it. So we'll be looking for humans and wizards, and the patrons also get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over a buck, along with the art cards and anything from the list. And we were trolled. I thought that was going to be a list pull. Okay, moving on, we have, what's his name? Kaito Shizuki and a foil plains. Good deal. We've got a prosperous thief. Okay, so a human ninja. So a human. We've got Mukatai ambusher, peerless samurai, another human, unstoppable ogre. You are already dead. Walking skyscraper, Tawashi guidebot. So let's get the lighting there. The Shattered States era, and flipping around into Nameless Conqueror. Human Samurai and Inventive Iteration is rare. So it's a Saga enchantment. On the first turn, return up to one target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. On the second, return an artifact card from your graveyard to your hand if you can't draw a card. On the third, exile this Saga, then return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. And on the other side, we have Living Breakthrough. So it's a 3/3 enchantment creature, Moonfolk, with flying. Whenever you cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value as that spell until your next turn. We also got Invoke the Winds. Sorcery for 5, gain control of target artifact or creature, untap it. And a foil Favor of Jukai. Alright, on to some Kaldheim. So I do know there's quite a few trolls here, but maybe we'll get some human wizards, you never know. This dude, he looks sort of upset about something. That is Frenzied Raider. And we've also got this nice snow-covered swamp. We'll throw that in. Disdainful Stroke, Scorn Effigy, Behold the Multiverse, Augury Raven, Raven Form, Carfell Harbinger, Zombie Wizard, there we go, Armed and Armored, Ascendant Spirit is rare. It's 1/1 for a single blue, Snow Creature Spirit. So you pay 2 snow mana, it becomes a Spirit Warrior with base power and toughness 2/3. You pay 3 snow mana. If Ascendant Spirit is a warrior, put a flying counter on it, and it becomes a Spirit Warrior Angel with base power and toughness 4/4. Okay, and then the final step here for 4 snow mana. If it's an angel, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it, and it gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Ooh, and a Bark Channel Pathway. Nice. Tap for green. On the other side, we have the Tide Channel Pathway. Tap for blue. And Carter Doom Scourge Showcase. Foil Struggle for Skemfar. And a Magic Minigame Base Race. Let's throw that in as well. Okay, Midnight Hunt. Let's see the wizards and the list pulls. Is this a list pull? It is indeed. That's a bit strange. We've got a D&D card here, Cloister Gargoyle. All right, and let's take a look at the art card. I'm going to say not a swamp. It's one of those special lands, isn't it? Overgrown farmland. And we also have a forest. We'll throw that in. Olivia's Midnight Ambush, Mounted Dread Knight, Vampire Interloper, Bat Whisperer, Seize the Storm, Storm Skrillex, Baneblade Scandrel. That is a very dark card. Okay. And Baneclaw Marauder, we'll throw in that because it's a human. Candlegrove Witch, another human. Dawnheart Rejuvenator, another human. And Light Up the Night. Sorcery for X and red. It deals X damage to any target. It deals X plus 1 damage instead if that target's creature or planeswalker. Has flashback for 3 in red and removing X loyalty counters from among planeswalkers you control. If you cast a spell this way, X can't be 0. And a foil Gavany Dawnguard. Okay, on to Strixhaven. We should have tons and tons of wizards here. Keep our eyes peeled. Starting off with a giant worm. Alright, what is that? Bookworm, of course, makes sense. And a foil island, along with environmental sciences, guiding voice, promising dusk mage. Okay, so a human, professor's warning, letter of acceptance, first day of class, Zimone, Quandrix prodigy, human wizard, and tempted by the Auric is rare. Sorcery for 4 for each opponent. Gain control of up to 1 target creature or planeswalker that player controls with mana value 3 or less. And Augmenter Pugilist, a troll druid, 3/3 for 3 trample. As long as you control 8 or more lands, it gets +5/+5. And on the other side, Echoing Equations, sorcery for 5. Choose target creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of it until end of turn, except those creatures aren't legendary if the chosen creature is legendary. And Shock from the Mystical Archives, foil Pilgrim of the Ages, and another Magic minigame, Winchester Draft. Okay, D&D, please no more minigames. We've had quite enough of those. Okay, so we've got Hall of Storm Giants is the art card. Awesome art indeed. And a Swamp, Owlbear, Earth Cult Elemental, Brazen Dwarf, Swarming Goblins, Baron of Clan Under, Dungeon Crawler, Death Priest of Merkal, Bar the Gate, Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, Human Elf Shaman, and Varus Silvery Moon Ranger is a rare legendary creature, Human Elf Ranger, 3/3 for 3 with Reach and Ward 1. Whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, venture into the dungeon. This ability triggers only once each turn. And whenever you complete a dungeon, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token and a foil Wish. Sorcery for 3, you may play a card you own from outside the game this turn. And Dungeon of the Mad Mage with a goblin. I have to chuck that in, of course. One more pack to crack, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Okay, so we've got some Geist business going on here. Traveling Minister and a Plains, Ancestral Anger, Bloody Betrayal, Ceremonial Knife, Into the Night, Lantern of the Lost, Wary Prisoner, Human Werewolf, with the Wrathful Jailbreaker on the other side, so it's a human, we'll chuck that in. Alluring Suitor. On the other side we got Deadly Dancer, Blood Crazed Socialite, Blood Hypnotist, lots of vampires, and Mirror Hall Mimic, Creature Spirit, 0/0 for 4. So you may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it says Spirit in addition to its other types. Has Disturb for 3 and 2 blue. On the other side, we got Ghastly Mimicry, Enchantment Aura, enchant creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of enchanted creature, except it says Spirit in addition to its other types. If Ghastly Mimicry would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. And a foil Weaver of Blossoms on the other side. We've got the Blossom-clad Werewolf. And what is the list? But we do get a human token to finish. Okay, so a decent pile of humans there for you, Jonathan. Enjoy the pools. Pop those in here. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.